Hello, my name is Bethany Brianna Pace, and today I am giving an oral presentation on, as the title says, the three-dimensional journey of Bethany Brianna Pace, me. So this presentation is only going to focus on the aspects of my history with working in sculpture and ceramics. So no personal details about when I was born or blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares about that. So I included my high school senior photo because I didn't really have a legitimate art class in high school. It wasn't really a legitimate thing. So I started after I graduated in fall of 2015 at Jones County Junior College. And this was probably where I got a majority of experience for the art that I do now. And it was just a fun time, as you can tell by the photo. And I was inspired by some amazing, amazing instructors, Mark Brown, Melanie Eubanks, and Paula Pierce, to be more specific. And they are the main reason why I am wanting to become an art instructor at a community college level. It just gave me so much inspiration and all the confidence that I needed to continue doing what I'm doing now. And I want to be able to do that for students that I hope to teach in the future. And I also included this photo because people who have been here a while will recognize a couple of alumni, as the caption shows, um, Joanna Espy and Morgan Clark. And it's just a really fun time. And I mainly focused on just drawing and painting because I felt like that were the areas that I excelled in. I wasn't really comfortable with sculpture or ceramics, but I took those classes anyways just to get familiarized with them. I kind of got into it. I was like, okay, I can try this some more. Maybe once I get to USM, I'll be able to do that. So I took those classes around my last year at Jones and graduated in the spring of 2018 and started USM in the fall of the same year. And these are just some of the sculpture and ceramic examples that I had at Jones, or some of my better ones. The rest were not very well done, but this was just things that I was starting off in. So at USM, I started off as a drawing and painting major. I thought this is going to be so much fun. I'm going to get to meet a lot of new people, and it was the most excruciating thing I've ever gone through. And it just felt like they sucked the life out of me with every class. You weren't allowed to talk. You couldn't put input on your things. It's just grueling. You couldn't listen to music. You couldn't chit chat. It was like, this is awful. And I was taking sculpture that same year, and the environment was just completely different. It was more freeing. I was able to open up more, and like, you know what? I'm going to continue doing this. So I changed my major the very next semester, and I have not regretted it since. And as you can see from the photos I have up here now, I dabbled in many different things with both sculpture and ceramics. For sculpture, I dabbled in different concepts because I seem to excel more in like performance and emotional or social commentary. Like those seem to be my better achieved pieces. Whereas ceramics, I wanted to dabble more in the technical aspects, such as like different firing methods. I wanted to do different glaze tests, play around with the textures of clay bodies, mixing different clay bodies together, just experimenting with a lot of different technical aspects. And what I've covered now is just the tip of the iceberg. Like I want to do more. And these are my most recent projects that I've done in this department, and I'll try to keep it brief so we're not here for 4 hours. The This flag thing was my social commentary on what it feels like to be in the color guard at USM. And it was a project that I wanted to be upfront about, even though I felt like it could get me in trouble. But I just wanted to step outside of my comfort zone. And I also wanted to play around with different geometric organic forms and how they would look in a bright colored way. But for ceramics, I focused on raku testing, decanters with shot glass sets, sorry, and tiles about misogyny and what it feels like for each gender to react to each comment, what it feels like to be a female and read these hurtful phrases, and what it feels like to be a male and read these hurtful phrases. And through this slide up to just show my overall experience of how it feels to be in this department. I love how freeing it is, whether it's doing cleanup days or doing pizza parties, wood kiln firings, or just posing around with a bunch of different mustaches. But I just really enjoy the environment that I've been working here. And it's also a reminder for me in preparation for my senior show next semester that even though it is definitely going to be the most stressful time that I've had since I've been at USM, it also reminds me that there are people around me that will give me input and support, and I love them for it. And normally at this point, I'd usually say the end, but because this is about my journey in art, which I hope never comes to an end, at this point, I'll just say to be continued. So thank you very much, and I hope you all have a great Christmas break. Bye.